Hey guys, Prowl here with an exclusive Patreon video. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit about Big Finish. I have a lot of trouble with some of the audios, what little bit of them I've really listened to. And not just Big Finish, I'll also just talk about audio stories from Doctor Who in general. Because I don't know, some of them I can connect with and some of them I can't. Like my very first one was Jubilee. I own Jubilee. My first Big Finish story that I bought, and I really liked Jubilee. I enjoyed it. I had a very easy time picturing it in my head as I was listening to it. It's harder for me to do that with an audio. It's easy with a book, I guess, because I'm reading it at my own pace. It's easy for me to picture kind of the movie in my mind, as Fly Attractor puts it, as I'm reading. It's harder for me to do that with audio because it's going at its pace, its audio pace. And so it's a lot harder sometimes for me to picture what's going on. But Jubilee, I didn't have a problem with that, and I really enjoyed the story. But then I ended up getting Spare Parts. They had a sale on, some of Big Finish Audio has a sale on their digital stuff a lot of times. So it was only like $3, and it's Spare Parts. I've always heard about Spare Parts. That's one of the ones you got to see, Spare Parts. So I listened to Spare Parts, and it took me forever to get through it. Like couple months at least. Like I bought it and then didn't listen to it for a while. But once I started listening to it, it just drug out how long it took me to get all the way through it. And it has some neat ideas in it. I like some of the stuff taking place in it, but I still didn't quite connect with it. Plus, as much as I love the Mondasian Cybermen voices, I do, they started getting grating on me. That and the kind of group of them that ran everything, like the group of minds, their voice, half the time I couldn't make out what they were saying. They're talking and I'm like, yeah. I don't know, just the end result, I didn't really care for it. It certainly didn't live up to its reputation for me. And maybe if I had seen it on TV or in some kind of animated form, I would have appreciated it better. That's what I liked about Out of Time Part 1 with the 4th Doctor meeting the 10th Doctor. I actually got to listen to that with the audio paired up with Josh Snare's animation, which is fantastic, by the way. So I did actually get to see it as I was hearing the audio, and that was really nice. I ended up really enjoying that story. I think the 4th Doctor and the 10th Doctor got on really well in that, and I really enjoyed that pairing of doctors and how well they got on. And both David and Tom do a fantastic job in the audio. It's a really good story and a really good animation. I liked Slipback. I figured I would have trouble with Slipback, but no. I know it's actually an audio story from back in the 80s. I think Eric Sayward wrote it. But I actually really liked it. Plus it has Valentine in it. I forget his last name, Dial, or however you say it. Of course, the guy who played the Black Guardian. And he's great. He just has that cool voice. I love Valentine's voice. It's amazing. Him playing the Captain. The Captain doesn't really make a lot of sense the way his character is. He's very alien. It's hard trying to picture him in your head because he's so alien, but that voice is phenomenal. And I did enjoy the story of Slipback. It's another great version of events that relate to the Big Bang. I like how that's done. So I did enjoy that story, actually, more than I thought I would. I was able to picture it pretty well in my mind. I'm having trouble with Light at the End. I listened to the first half of Light at the End in the old apartment. It's probably been a couple months, maybe. It was at the old apartment. And I still haven't listened to disc 2. I listened to disc 1, listened to disc 2. It was good. I didn't mind it. It wasn't like, I've got to listen to part 2 immediately. But I liked it. It was better than Spare Parts. I get a little confused. I do have a little more trouble picturing what's going on in there because sometimes it's really hard to understand what's going on with the audio in that one. Like something's happening and I'm like, but I do need to get around to disc 2 because I do want to move on to a couple other audios. I do have that 7th Doctor Dominion one I need to listen to, and then I have that unit set I need to listen to. I'm really looking forward to listening to some 7th Doctor on audio because I love the 7th Doctor. So I'm looking forward to that. More McCoy is always a good thing. And I think that mostly covers the ones I've listened to. I think I've gotten some more physical ones here, and then I've gotten access to digital ones because unknown don't trust numbers. I think he goes by now. Has set me up some stuff I can listen to. Just got to get to all that. But yeah, it's audios in general. I don't know. To me, that's the hardest medium for me to enjoy. Like books, I like books. I can picture in my head. I'm going at my own pace. I love reading. That's why I think the last video I posted here actually was an early access to a Pinnacle novel review that Fly Attractor sent me, and I have another Pinnacle novel review coming up right around when that one releases. So I'm just kind of going through them right now. So that's easy for me, and of course I love the television format. But audios, I don't know why. I guess because I didn't, for me audios are music. Listening to music. I love music. I'm not used to hearing a book in audio form. I never buy those. Like I'll never buy like a book series I like The Wheel of Time. I want to read it. I don't want to hear someone else reading it. I don't know why. That just doesn't work in my mind. I don't need someone to read it to me. I can read it myself. I guess I could have it playing in the background while I was doing something. That's the thing. It would strike me as background noise when I'm doing like busy work, like cleaning or something. Maybe that I could see. But other than that, something I only have to half pay attention to, but not something to focus on. I'd rather just have a book in my hand. So that's my thoughts, I guess, on the Big Finish audios. Some of them have been really good, like Jubilee, and I actually really like Slipback. But then some of them, the worst ones, have definitely been Spare Parts. And The Light at the End, like I said, I'm having a bit of a time connecting with as well. I need to listen to part 2 of that. So yeah, it's definitely very much an up and down thing for me. So Big Finish audio, what do you think? Do you like listening to audio stories? Do you have trouble with it? Do you prefer a book or the TV show? Let me know what you think of audio Doctor Who stories. I always enjoy hearing back from you guys, my patrons, because I definitely appreciate your continued support. Thank you.